Welcome back to the channel Superbirddiecast. It is Carnival week. This is the Carnival episode of our yearly special. And I'm not expecting anything new for the Hot Wheels. I gotta say that's a cool one. Personally, I'm gonna pass on it. And I've been expecting new Matchbox here. I have yet to see them though. And the skates are the same as before, but no new Matchbox yet. It's the case with the RX-7 and the McLaren. It's a good case, and nothing here. I will see you at the next one. Alright, back in No Frills. Let's see what we can find here today. Not a whole lot going on by the looks of it. Got some of the coffee cars. Just clean up here a little bit. They do got that tuned Pagani. I might pick one of those up to open on the ride. Come on. And I do like that they started carrying these. There's the Porsche. That's pretty cool. And this one is the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. And that's going to do it here today. I will see you at the next stop. Alright, so we're back at Giant Tiger. And a bit of a... Definitely restocked a bit on C-Case. Didn't see any Oracle Red Bulls. Didn't go all the way to the bottom because there's a lot of old stuff in here, but I did find something. And I did find a treasure. Just when I thought I was done finding this one. So, I'll take the treasure hunt. It's been a while. At this point, I'll take any treasure hunt. So, with that being said, I'll take the treasure hunt and we'll head on out. All right, back at the Carnival, and we're in the midst of setting her up right now. Doesn't look like quite everything is here yet. It doesn't start until Wednesday. It's currently Sunday, and I apologize. I'll get that better on camera for you guys. Yeah, there's still a few empty vacant lot gaps there, so I'm sure not everything is here yet, but we'll be back through tomorrow and we'll get in on some of the opening days and we'll see it then. All right, Tuesday of the week of the Carnival, and I was awakened by that, and it looks like we got a JK shipper, so we are gonna go through it. Awesome Buick. Looks like it's going to be a Dutch shipper either way based off of that already. But, never know, we might get lucky. There's the Mitsubishi Stereo, that's a cool one. There's the Ferrari SF90. That's cool. Another Mitsubishi. Oh. Another Ferrari. I think I might be the first to this. And there's a Kick Saber. I'm going to leave that Ferrari for somebody else. Oh, there's something missing from that one. Rock and roll's still there though. And on the last row, the Monopoly car, and it looks like no treasure hunt. I don't know, maybe I wasn't quite the first one here, but almost having a bit of a hard time believing it if that's the year. I'm just trying to think what else is in this case. But I've already got these. I'm not sure if I'll take them. I might just leave them for the next guy. But with that being said, I will see you at the next stop. Back at the farm save. Doesn't look like there's anything new here. That would have been the treasure hunt at the last stop, but in blue if we had found it. But looks like nothing here. These guys usually don't carry them here at this farm save. My university town does, but this one not so much. So it was nice to see that anyways. But with that being said, I'll see you at the next time. Back at the new dollar store. Oh? No. It is so deceiving when you walk around that corner and you see that and it sticks out like that. But definitely nothing new since I was last year. Incredibly surprised to see that as a peg warmer. That's the last car I would have anticipated for being a peg warmer. I think it's such a cool casting and a very underappreciated casting. I guess people may just not be familiar with it, but such a cool car. There's 3 of them here. This is another cool one, the ZL1 convertible. Actually gonna say the detail on that's nice. I think I'm gonna hold off on it, but yeah, nothing new here. And when you guys are done, seriously, put the stuff on the front of the pegs and then leave it the way that the employees would want to leave it. So with that being said, nothing here. See you next. All right, everything's pretty well set up here. The Ferris wheel's got its lights on. It's a little hard to see with the swing. Carousel. It's a little bit different than what it was looking like on Sunday. There's the scramble, the zero gravity, and the orbiter. And there's the freak out with the brand new paint job for this year. If you have watched previous renderings of this series over the years, but it's identical setup to last year. All right, so now we are inside. Nothing's open today, but identical setup to last year, as I've already said. There's the same rides that are here as it was exactly a year ago this time. We'll go around on this side. And there's what we're dealing with on this side. So, without further ado, I'll see you at the next stop, or I may be back here. All right, opening day of the fair, and it looks like we got a big restock of a whole lot here. Everything's there but the Challengers, NSXs, those cars. We got a lot here to navigate through. And for once, they were actually accurate on when they were getting a shipment in. Because usually it's a couple days early, couple days late, give or take. And the blue soup. Oh, there's a treasure hunt here. Hello. Wow, surprised to see that. And I'm gonna have to cut back. I apologize, I just realized like when I was doing the video that it was like the other way around. It was vertical, so I apologize for that, but I found another treasure hunt. I'm taking it. Here's what I am taking. There were 3 regular Supras. There was 216 cars that came in last night. I knew there was 3 cases, so no Supers by the numbers I am seeing. There's a regular Supra in there. There's the second treasure hunt. Another one of those and those. And I'm taking the Copos because I have yet to find those. Or well, I did find them, but I left them a few times. I'm gonna pick it up this time. Got a couple cupcake treasure hunts out of this. And with that being said, I will see you at the next stop. All right, I figure I'd check this dollar store. It doesn't look like there's anything new since from the last video still. But since this one's right by Walmart, I figure I'd check it. And we'll check the new dollar store, which just so happens to be by the fairgrounds. So, with that being said, the next stop should be at the fair. So it is officially Thursday, and we're at the new dollar store. Doesn't look like anything new here. Matchbox is the same. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to be hunting anywhere else other than like this little section for the rest of the week, because there really isn't anything worth posting anymore, because Walmart got their drop. Dollarama got a drop last weekend up there by Walmart. I'm not sure about this dollar store. They could get it at any point. And I do see a pallet over here. We'll check that real quick. But it doesn't look like there's going to be anything on it that I want. Nope. So with that being said, I am going to take this to open on a ride for YouTube Shorts. And I will see you next. Back at the Great Canadian Dollar Store. Looks like there's not going to be anything new. A couple of the Hotwheels Max Steel here. And some of the cheap knockoff Hot Wheels. Which I don't know how they can legally use that logo, but it's all these Lambos are here again. Massive surplus of these major Lamborghinis. And nothing new here. With that being said, I will see you at the next time. But usually they have a case by now. Usually they get like an annual restock. But I guess not this year. Take a look here, no frills, nothing new. They haven't put any part of that case out yet, so it's like there's gonna be nothing here that I want. Alright, and that's all for here, and I will see you at the next stop. So we're back at Giant Tiger. I usually try to stay away from Maisto 164s. They're not the best quality. But I'm looking at the Revelto and I'm looking at the Grand National. And honestly, both of those look like they're pretty nice castings. So I'm going to pick up the Grand National, and I'm going to pick up the Lamborghini Revuelto here. I think they actually don't look bad. And I'm going to say, I'm actually kind of impressed with Maisto on these two. I usually try to stay away from them, but I'm going to pick those two up. Alright, second last day. See if there's anything new. Nope. Nothing new at the dollar store up by the exhibition. And that's gonna do it here. I'm not picking anything else for the open on rides for YouTube Shorts. I've pretty well got that taken care of for the week. And if you haven't watched my YouTube Shorts, definitely do so. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I will see you at the next stop. I will be the first to say that compared to previous years, I would say that this was a much more successful week, Carnival week, for peg hunting compared to previous years. Found 3 treasure hunts, found my second and third 2026 treasure hunts of the year, which is crazy. I've only found 3 2026 treasure hunts, and the other one was the Amaru GT from Diecast, or that blue one. And I've already got that, and I do have some of the other ones coming for the year, but all my treasure hunts I have found are from last year, which is crazy, which sounds crazy. But yeah, that's really all I have to say there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, I tried to keep it a little shorter this year. I didn't include any of the parade, and yes, the parade was still there, but it was a very uneventful parade. I didn't think there was much to really show you guys, and the other big reason is that my phone died. And lastly, before I sign off, the fair did go on until Sunday, but there was literally nothing worth recording at stores on Sunday, and I had gotten all the ride footage for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video with the ride footage. Comment down below if you want to see it done next year, let me know. And if you do want to see it done next year, maybe if you have some ideas for changes that could make these videos even more entertaining for you guys, please let me know and leave a comment. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, family, cats, dogs, squirrels, whoever. Please just share the video. Happy hunting, and stay safe, and have a great rest of your weekend.